Hello friends, welcome to my channel Grammarian Bhai, and today let's solve Specimen Paper 4 of class 11 from Total English book. So as usual, you go through by the question number 1 and 2. Let me directly begin from the question number 3. And if you have not yet subscribed my channel, then please subscribe it. So here is the question number 3. So here you have to complete the second sentences. So the first one, we considered many aspects of the problem. So the answer will be many aspects of the problem were considered by us. Second, unless you write neatly, your assignment will not be accepted. So the answer will be if you do not write neatly, comma, your assignment will not be accepted. Next, on going out, I saw a man standing in front of our gate. So the second sentence will be, as soon as I went out, comma, I saw a man standing in front of our gate. Next, the police are expecting to make an arrest shortly. So the second sentence would be, it is expected that the police will make an arrest shortly. Next, this was the first time that I made pancakes. So the second sentence would be, never before I had made pancakes. Next, fill in the blanks with the suitable word. So the first one, I shall not act against his advice. He acted upon his promise. The battery has run down. The car ran into a wall. The High Court set aside the decree of the lower court. She immediately set up organizing her activities. I was taken aback when I heard of his father's death. She takes after her mother in many ways. His wife had turned against him. If he is lazy, why don't you turn him off? Next question, number 3 here, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the word given in the bracket. So you read the passage. Let me provide you the answers. So the first one is digging. Second, taking. Third, have to walk. Fourth, is used. Fifth, moved. Sixth, decided. Seventh, choosing. Eighth, digs. 9, is digging. And number 10, had dug. Next, number 4 is the comprehension passage. So you go through by the passage. Let me provide you the answers. So the first one here, you have to find out the similar phrase or word meaning from the passage. Next one here, you have to choose the correct options. So the first one, option A is correct. Second, option B could be taken. And third one, option B could be taken. Next one, answer the following questions in your own words as briefly as possible. So the first one, when did the narrator realize that he had power of hypnotism? So the answer will be, the narrator realized that he had power of hypnotism when he was 14 years of age at school. Second one, how did the girl get the sobriquet of greedy cut? So the answer will be, the small girl used to supply food for the narrator, and she was not eating herself. But once later in a day, she complained to her teacher for being hungry. That entertained the students in the class and got the nickname of Greedy Cut. Number C, what was the important feat that the narrator performed with the warden? So the answer will be, Once the narrator was called to the warden's office and was given a suit of civilian's clothing, trifling sum of money, and a great deal of advice. As he was passing out of the gate into the light of freedom, he turned and looked at the warden seriously in the eye, and he hypnotized him. Number three, summarize if the narrator's attempts at hypnotism were deliberate or not. So the answer could be narrator's attempts at hypnotism were accidental because until the age of 14, he was not sure of his unusual powers of hypnotism as a schoolboy. But as the circumstances approached, he utilized his powers. For example, when he was in school and not brought his lunch and feeling hungry, hypnotized a small girl who was preparing to eat her lunch. Even in the warden's office, when he performed the important feat, when he was passing out of the gate into the light of freedom, he suddenly turned and looked at the warden gravely in the eye and hypnotized him. And if you think the video is helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video.